What's up, Tonic? Hey, Cold. Good morning. Good morning. What's up with you? Are you feeling any better? What's up, Tonic? I have not even gotten up yet. I'm gonna go pee, which I'm gonna have to do that here shortly. Yeah. Doris said good morning. Yeah, I bet you got the flu. I bet you, I bet you. Good morning, edibles. I am good. I'm just not up yet. Oh, I keep yawning. What do I get? Alright, we're gonna do that for a minute because I gotta go potty. You're kind of up. Yeah, me too. I'm not quite up. You know how last night hold I was hot. I ain't so hot this morning. No, a little cold. So what's your plans for today, y'all? I gotta take my son to a lawyer's appointment here in a bit. Good morning, Brooklyn. What you doing? The real Brooklyn, not no fake shit. How you doing this morning, Brooklyn? Oh, goodness gracious sakes alive. I probably could have slept for just a little bit longer. Did you run it yesterday? Yeah, I gotta. Only thing I've got planned for today is take my son to his lawyer's appointment. And tomorrow I gotta go to my mommy's for breakfast in the morning. Go see my mommy. Yep, yep. Have our family Christmas. Yeah, I spent way too much. That always happens with me and grocery shopping. All right, y'all. Ouch. I'm gonna put you down for a minute. This girl's gotta go potty. Where do you live, Wild? Rebel Rocker. Good morning. I'm all right, honey. How are you? How you doing, honey bunch? As the votes. I sound like a snorting cow, I think. Ooh. Oh, honey, don't feel bad for me. I just have emotional moments. You can't help who you love, and you can't they can't help that they don't love you back. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It was sort of suck. Oh, Ontario up north. Oh shit, girlfriend. It it sucks when you when the relationship is like very out there in the public and sort of feel like a YouTube celebrity couple. You know what I mean? And in our own little world here. And everybody, you know, it's hard when everybody asks where he is or how he is, and some don't know yet because they've not been around or whatever, you know. And yesterday, I don't know, it was just I'm an emotional person. You guys all know that. So yeah, wow, I get it. I raised three boys. Felt like I was feeding 12 people because I ate enough for three boys each. Funny thing is, only one of them's heavy. But yeah. Anyways, I'm all right. I love you, Miss. Have a good day, Rebel. I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you for caring. I appreciate it. You're kind. You know, and I love it when he comes in here and he's a part of things. It's not his fault. I'm an emotional dumbass. So, you know, I expect him in here. I expect him to be a part of things. I expect that part of anything to not change. He is still my best friend. He is still my friend and will always be forever. Ain't nobody, ain't nothing, not even him can change that shit. So I'll fucking knock him the fuck out, put him in a pit first. I'm just emotional. Have always been, will always be. And it's still new, so I'll get over it. Best way to get over one is get under another, right? So, Rooster, if you're lurking, I expect your ass to get in here. Good morning, Miss Keita. How are you, beautiful? I'm strong. I'm always strong. Even when I'm weak. That's when I'm strongest. I know, y'all think this bitch don't make no fucking sense. But you know what I'm saying. Miss Keita, did you kill a bitch yesterday? you're you're texting me, so you're not in jail. Did you knock a bitch out? Do we have to kill her? Oh fuck. Oh heaven's sakes alive. You believe shoes. Let's have Wolfie not to puke at him. We'll have them both. Hell yeah, you will. He can go buy a special pair of boots just for that shit. Just for jackknifing that bitch. If I can tell him he's gonna hit him, fuck that shit. I'll come kick that bitch's ass for you. I got some anger issues we need to work out. Yeah, I get it. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta go potty. All right, I'm back. I'm back, Jack. Let me find my glasses. Hold on. Can't see shit. Funny thing is, I was in the bathroom and cheap black hair, dollar store boots. Trying to light the wood stove. I remember mornings like that. Ouch. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Oh, I just put myself out. I mean, we're fucking retarded. I know how to use my phone. That's what I did to my hair last night. Good morning, JC. Everything came out perfectly. What's up, Miss Carolyn? To be free. How are you, beautiful? I was at my friend's and she's heartbroken because her daughter and son-in-law and grandkids, who she's very, 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 very attached to. Ow, tattoo's hurting today. Anyway, who she's very, very attached to. Her kids just up and decided they're moving to Oklahoma after living with them since they've had their babies. I moved to Oklahoma, and my friend, her heart was just absolutely broken. So to take care of her broken heart, you know how us girls do. When we can't change nothing else, change your hair. She says, "I'm dyeing my hair, and you're dyeing yours with me. I'm tired of your red bullshit." Like, alrighty then. A little bit tired of my red bullshit too. I say, "I ain't got no fucking money for that." She goes, "You ain't gotta have money." She says, "I'm buying it." She says, "I said you're doing it, therefore I'm buying it." So all right. So we dyed our hair last night about 9 o'clock at night. So I got rid of the red bullshit. Went back to a color that I like. It's called shadow violet shadow or shadow violet. Yeah, she was really upset. She was brokenhearted. Her granddaughter, there's two. She got the older grandson, which is 4, a granddaughter that's 3, and a granddaughter that's almost not quite 2. And the granddaughter turns 3 today. And they left yesterday. And the grandmother, the middle granddaughter, and grandma are very, 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 very attached. You know, the funny thing is I didn't even highlight it. Didn't even highlight it at all. It's just the way it happened. Yeah, just the way my hair does. My hair's always done that. I don't know why. Every time I dye it, it has its own natural highlights and lowlights. Yeah, the bad thing about it is they're going to a place that's not good for them. I mean, it's really not, but they were doing so much better here. They moved to Oklahoma before, and it was bad. So she's worried for the grandkids as much, more so than the adults, but they got to find their way, and she knows this as well. So how's everybody doing this morning? I've been thinking about moving away myself. Papa away down to the Gulf Shores, Gulf of Mexico, Gulfport, Mississippi. Been really, really, really thinking about it. My cousin, she would love me for it. Yeah. See, that's the only reason why I don't move away. It's because of my kids. Oh, shush it, JC. You're not even funny, girlfriend. It's like fucking cold here. Exactly. Grass is not always green. See, they're being promised all these things because he's full-blooded Cherokee and they're being promised all these things. And the last time they went out there, they didn't get shit. And the last time they went out there, it all fell apart. She got deathly ill. Babies weren't taken care of properly. So mama worries. And yes, thank God it's Friday. Hello. This damn funnel for my fucking coffee. It's not going down fast enough, fuckers. Yeah, I know. I feel you cold. I need coffee. I don't have any. There you go. If anybody wants to come up and chat with me. Miss Keita, are you still in here? When you see Wolfie, bop him on the back of the head for me. Let's just say, hey, Sweet says, love you, Bubba. What's up, Gracie Shat girlfriend? How you doing, girlie? My phone is not cooperating with me this morning. Where's Tara? Tara, where are you at? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Good morning, Randy. Girl, I'm glad you're feeling so much better. Get those Monday blues out of the way. That come on Thursday. That sucks. I'm doing good. I'm all right. I'm all right. And even if I ain't all right, I'll get all right. No, I'm all right. For real. For real, for real. Good morning, Johnny. Yeah, I'm doing good for the most part. You want to hear a song? It's Friday. Damn it, Randy. How about we wait till this evening? I'll do one this evening, okay? Oh, well, I could do one right now. Go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, little baby. Mama's gone away and your daddy's gonna stay. Don't leave nobody but the baby. Go to sleep, little baby. Go to sleep, little baby. She's on gone with the red shoes on. Gonna meet another loving baby. Me this song. Okay, hold on. Let me go turn my shit on because that's not working. Come and lay bones on the alabaster stones and be my ever loving baby. Is it really, Gracie? Oh, cool. I have somebody else to sing up for now. All right, so let's sing. Take the ribbon from my hair, shake it loose and let it fall. I'm too sexy for my cat. Too sexy for my cat. You fucking ass. What's up, Star Trekker, you fucker? What up, fucker? Oh, heaven sakes alive. Rooster, where you at? Why are you not in here? Your fucking ass in here and say hi. Don't tell me you're not in here. I feel you. I feel you. Where you at? You're welcome, Randy. My son's sleeping, or else I would, and he's got a really rough day today, so I don't want to get too loud and wake him up. I promise, though, I'll sing for you all again soon. I really, really promise. What's new, pussycat? Oh, what's new, pussycat? Miss Carolyn, I love you. Love my song voice. Thank you, Wild. Yeah, I want to get back to doing some more singing, but it's hard to do when you live with other people and it's their house and you're sleeping on their couch. So you got to sort of do what they fucking say, and those other people are your fucking kids. Yeah, roles are really reversed right now. Um, take the ribbon from my hair, shake it loose and let it fall. Lay it soft against your skin, like the shadows on the wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a friend. Yesterday's dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. It's so sad to be alone. Mm. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. I won't try to understand. Let the devil take tomorrow. Lord, tonight I need a man. Yesterday's dead and gone, and tomorrow's out of sight. It's so sad to be alone. Help me make it through the night. I don't wanna be alone. Help me make it through the night. Thank you. Your chief song is East Lakota? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, my boys are 24, 23, and 21. All right, so there we go. Now, when I brought that thing out, it sounds a whole lot better, but I can sing that one relatively quietly. They did, Star Checker. Have you been beamed up yet? Thank you, Miss Gracie, for your compliment. Your flute is a G note. That's awesome. Yes, music does bring joy. Even if it's a sad song, it still makes your heart better. Oh, girl, don't I know? Takes a hella tough women to have boys. Okay, I'm going to tell you the story. So we lived in this house, me and my ex-husband, and it had a big, huge sweet gum tree in the front yard, with all those little spiny balls. No, sweet gum was in the backyard. Sugar maple was in the front yard. No. Anyway, it was a huge monster fucking tree. It had some of these low-lying branches, but it had huge arms that just stuck out, and the leaves are on the outside edges. Well, I had him cut the bottom 2 or 3 limbs off so that my kids couldn't climb the mother freaking thing. When we moved in this house, they were like 8, 9, something like that. So I had him cut it off, and I worked at the hospital as a switchboard operator. And I just come home from a very grueling day of nonstop ambulances and stuff, and we were like balls to the wall busy. It felt like he'd been bitch slapped and swirled. But anyway, came home, and as I'm driving down the street, I looked out at my house, and I'm like, what the fuck? I had one son standing on the shoulders of the other son to get into the fucking tree. Standing on the shoulders. One son was already up in the tree. The other 2 were trying to get up into the tree. When they were 5, 4, and 2. Yeah, 5, 4, and 2. When they were 5, 4, and 2, I sent them upstairs to their bedroom to go take a nap. Because upstairs, all it was a playroom on one side, their bedroom on the other. And I lock all the doors like I always do. And then I started vacuuming and playing my music loud and getting dishes done, picking up all their freaking mess from the morning. And all of a sudden, I hear this little knock, 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 knock on my front door. I'm like, who the hell is that? And why are they knocking like a girl, So I went to the door and I answered it. And there's all 3 of my children outside. coming in the door. One with no diaper on. I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd you guys come from? They had climbed out their bedroom window onto the carport, shimmied down the wrought iron railing to go outside and play. The only reason they came to the door is because David, the 2-year-old, who was still in a diaper, ripped his diaper and he was shitty. And the boys didn't want to play with him. That's why they came to the door. Not even kidding. Not even lying. That was my children. It was like herding cats and raising bulls. I'm telling you. Yeah, thanks was crazy. I'm telling you. What they could not think of could not be thought of. And they're smart. Brilliantly smart. Had a teacher call once on my oldest son. He was like 16, 17. Just, I think it was like a sophomore in high school. And his physics teacher called me. He said, I don't know what to do with him. He sleeps through every class. Does he not sleep at home? I'm like, no, he's been sleeping at home. He sleeps, And he said he sleeps through the class. He goes, and I think I'm going to wake him up and embarrass him. I wake him up, ask him the question. He answers it and puts his head back down. Passes every damn class, every test with a straight A's. Does his homework for the most part. And he says sometimes he does it, sometimes he don't. But he said, yeah, he goes, he sleeps through every damn class. What am I going to do? He was just brilliant. He's smart. My kids are smart. They're logical smart. You know what I mean? They're mathematical smart. They have that logical thinking skills. I don't have those. I'm not a logically thinking person. I think in emotion. that's exactly what I dealt with. I'm like, matter of fact, they thought my oldest son was ADHD, and because he would get bored. He would get bored and he'd start cutting paper up, or he'd start cutting up his gloves, or but he wasn't bothering anybody in the classroom. He just would not doing what the teacher said. He'd already had it done. And she said, he's got ADHD. I need to get him tested. So took him out to get him tested. Doctor spent like 2 hours with him. She's like specialized in this, And she spent like 2.5 hours with him. And she came out of the room and she goes, girl, she says, this child has not got ADHD. She says he's brilliantly smart and he's fucking bored. Exact words. Not even lying. She says he's fucking bored. She says he needs his mind more stimulated. She says, so you need to tell the teacher. And so I told the teacher that. And so one day I decided, you know what? I'm just going to go in and see just exactly what's going on. I'm going to just be a little fly on the wall. So I go in and she's got her door shut. So I stand outside it and I'm just sitting there listening, and she's screaming at the top of her fucking voice at my son. And you want to know what he was doing? He was coloring when he should have been gluing. Fucking really, bitch? Seriously. I walked in that room and I let it go. I'm telling you, I was pissed. I told her, I said, you know what? I said, nobody screams at my son but me. I said, you raise your voice with him one more damn time. I said, me, I'm going to have your job. I said, he's not even doing a damn thing. Well, he's not doing what he's supposed to do. I said, he's not doing anything. I said, what do you think you're doing to him at the age of, he was in first grade, so he's like 7. I said, he's 7 fucking years old and you're screaming at him like you're some damn banshee. I said, scream at my son one more damn time. And she started screaming at me. And I looked at her and I said, you have students in this room. You do realize this, right? And she says, well, you're embarrassing me in front of my students. I'm like, bitch, please, what you think you've been doing with my son all damn day? I mean, I'm telling you, she was pretty much let go. She didn't have a job the next year. And this was pretty much right at the end of the school year. I don't deal with that shit. You're right, JC. They are not doctors. You know, that's what happens though when they're smart. When they're smart like that, they get bored. You know, they got to be stimulated. You know, that's how I learned too. I'm an intelligent person. I could talk to you about anything. I mean, other than math, I'm not logically, you know, smart. But it's a piss off. All I'm saying is I'm glad I had my kids when I was younger because I had more of a filter then. I was more godlike. Because I sure as fuck am not now, and I would rip a bitch out. Telling you what, I would pull her out by her fucking hair. Don't fuck with my kids. And that's cool. So there's nothing wrong with living your own culture. They need to be, you know, I hope not saying he hasn't or anything like that because I don't know the situation, but I hope he's got an education because he really needs that to go through this world. You know, he can know your culture all he wants, but if he's not taught, exactly, my one. He needs to have book smarts too, JC. I mean, seriously though. See, that's the fear whenever my friends' kids are going out to Oklahoma, they're going to the reservation. They don't make them go to school. They don't make them learn. It's bullshit. That does not make them ready for the real world out there. I'm not saying put them in public school. I'm saying they need to be teaching them something. You know, if you're not going to send them to school and let somebody else teach them, you need to be teaching them. They need to have an education. I didn't stutter. He graduated. I didn't say he stuttered. I didn't see the graduation part. Help, I'm in the basement. Let me in.
Somebody was touching my butt down there. It was cold.
Cold.
Go ahead.
It was probably cold. Cold saying, I'm not feeling well to go up. I'm going to put your buttons.
Look, I'm going to tell you, you know, I just got out of the shower, so you guys are good for another year. My annual shower, you know.
Cold, he probably is down there.
She's got to look. We make sure. But anyhow, you know, you guys are talking about overactive, smart kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, my nephew was very smart. He would get done with his work, then walk around the classroom and help other kids with their work. You know? So they wanted to move him up. And my sister said, look, man, you're not making a freak out of my kid. He's going to stay right here with, you know, with his own age. You're not doing it to my child. He's going to learn. He's going to learn. He may learn a little quicker than everybody else, but he's going to learn like everybody else.
Exactly.
You know? But some kids are over smart, and you're right. They get bored easy. You know?
They do. They get bored easy. They don't, you know, they don't process things like other people do. They do it a little bit differently.
No, because everything you say and everything you do, they'll do it a whole different way.
Exactly.
Well, good morning, Johnny. Good morning, everyone.
How's everybody doing today? I yeah. Excuse
This,
me.
this is my last weekday off.
Oh. The baby's got to go back to work. Well, they won't back up. Welcome back, Miss Gracie.
Welcome back, Miss Gracie. Uh-oh, I love having pillow talk with you, Mr. Mach 1. Well, thanks. But yeah, these kids, they're overachievers, and the teachers treat them awful. Because I think the teachers are kind of like skeptical of them or jealous. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hell, my son could have taught his class pretty much, I think.
Instead of being a clown, my teacher put me to work. I ain't tell you
That's what I told her to do. I said, you know what I do with him at home? I said, when he gets bored, I put him to work. My kids don't tell me they're bored. They did it once only. They don't come to me and say, Mom, I'm bored. Oh, wonderful. I got windows to wash.
Here's a vacuum cleaner.
You are no longer, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like, no. You came to me. You said you were bored. Now this is your chore. You have to do it.
Here's the vacuum cleaner. Let me show you how to use it. Living and learning life. You know, that's one thing I can honestly say. We never stop learning.
No, you can't. You have to. You have to constantly learn something. Good morning, Living. How you doing?
Yeah, buddy. So yesterday I did a little live stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody pops on there with my real name and a picture of me.
My son just got home from work.
Hi, son.
Comes in singing. See, that's what I raised.
So anyhow, somebody pops in with with a picture of me that I don't remember, and with my real name, and says, "Hi, Mr. Mach 1." That was kind of eerie feeling, you know.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it.
And so I just say, "Hey, how you doing, Gary Dotson?" Let him go. So then he come up and said, "I seen you on such and such." I says, "You never seen me on that chat," so I deleted him, got rid of him.
Yeah.
So I'm looking through all my pictures, saying, "Where in the heck did that picture come from?" They got the damn thing off the internet when I took my picture for the UAW, the local that I'm trustee of, and so they must have really searched hard for that picture, man, because it was like on Google way, 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 way down.
Wow. Did you have a good night at work, bub? Yeah, sure, I can do that. You go smoke this first. What do you want me to cook? I can make spaghetti.
Well, Gracie, sometimes my wife thinks I'm only 12 years old, or she says that. It's probably true. I probably am 12.
You're probably 12.
I just hit puberty.
Oh, surely not. Tired of the rain? You guys getting rain there?
We're not getting rain. Not yet, but it looks like it.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting rain.
Yeah, Gracie, I think they found a new hobby, me, because that's the first time I ever had that happen to me. But I take it up enough that they like me to do it, you know?
Exactly. I mean, it makes you feel loved and wanted. And
I was starting to feel a little left out, I guess.
I got some old pictures out there. Holy balls. Yeah.
Holding the balls of Grail.
Be a little scary. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta put my hoodie on.
Is it cold out there? I don't know what it is here.
It's fucking, yeah, it's cold.
Let's see. It's 42 here. High of a 45 today.
Ow.
And doesn't say nothing about rain or snow. Oh, wait a minute. At 12 a.m., we're looking at 30% chance of snow. 1 a.m., 40% chance of snow. 2 a.m., 50, and 3 a.m., 40.
All right, we are at 43 degrees right now, it says. So that's not too bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse.
No, because it could be like this time of year, 0.
Exactly. Yeah, it could be below 0. We get below 0 here often.
Well, that's what happens. All your cold weather blows over here. Then once it hits the waves, it gets even colder. That's why I don't connect Facebook, but some sooner or later. Well, it is sooner or later, whatever. It don't make no difference to me.
Yeah. They want to find you, they're going to fucking find you. I mean, seriously.
Right. See, but rain yesterday all day today. It's 52 there in Kentucky. Oh, yeah. It's a good day for fishing.
If they dig too much out there in that internet world, they'll find my boobs and probably my ass and everything out there.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. I mean, they might dig somewhere on the internet. They might not find they don't like me very much and do it even more.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've sent people pictures of my boobs, and they might be on the internet. I ain't just so sure about that. So,
yes, it's out there forever because somebody has it somewhere. While Edward says you put it out there, it's there forever.
Yep.
Don't talk about the heating.
I mean, like severely. Seriously.
Yeah, so does mine. It's just been that kind of weather, though.
I hate white vehicles. I don't like them. They show every damn ounce of dirt. And I'm not a big fan of washing shit.
Well, I always found the best color for dirt is gray or silver. It hides it better than anything else. I posted for a fun contest. Oh, yeah? What come back at you there, Wild? Hear this, Wild, because I want to know what kind of fun you had. So I'm out there, but I'm happy with me. Well, if you're happy with you, I'm happy with you too.
I never had no contest, but I've been wild a little bit, so I know my shit's out there. I know. It doesn't matter where you're gonna find it.
But and I'll tell you something. I've come across people that I know on Facebook that I've known for a long time. Here they post a picture of me. Hey, you remember this? Yeah.
I was like, I was in my early 30s, and my dad called me, and he said, "Daughter of mine." I said, "Yes, father of mine," because I knew I was in trouble. So I'm like, "What the fuck?" He says, "Your uncle just messaged me." I was like, "Really? He did? Well, that's nice. How am I in trouble with that?" He thinks he saw a picture of you on FooBar.
And it was FooBar.
Well, I looked at it. It wasn't me, but it looked pretty damn close to me. I used to have a mole up here on this side of my head, like a really big one. They had to cut it off, but used to have one there. they didn't have that there, and I hadn't had it cut off yet, so it wasn't me. Was not me, Dad. But oh my God! And then I mean, I so I just never know where I might pop up.
Well, it's funny because you got wild edibles, and it says you got to look if you want. I'm not digging it up for you. Well, the thing of it is, first off, I don't know your real name, so I can't dig it up. Next thing is, with the name Wild Edibles, I'm sure it's something.
Oh, fuck.
Because anytime you put wild and edibles together,
no, it could be berries, Mock.
Yeah, but
wild berries.
When you got a mind like mine, berries is the last thing on your mind. Am I right or am I wrong?
That is true. I instantly went to weed. So whenever I saw her name the first time.
Oh, here we go. Well, see, there you go. I'm not the only one, man. I mean, let's go look up wild edibles. Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, snakies.
Wild edibles. Man, you're all over the place. You're in Florida and Georgia and Ohio.
Girl, I am too. I can be a wild child. I keep myself reined in pretty good, I think.
I see. In her mind, it's got to be just as dirty as mine.
I don't know. I've been told I can be worse than a man sometimes.
Yeah, but her and her husband share this channel, this name, right?
I have no idea. Wild
Edibles, do you and your husband share this name? Because for some reason, I'm thinking you do.
Yeah, kind of, she says.
Okay, because I remember her or somebody saying something. Well, I see some wild edible mushrooms, and they look good, and it's a female. Oh. Oh.
So what's your husband's name on here?
Wild Edibles, the man.
Wild Edibles, the man. Cold, did you die? Are you in here? Did you go back to bed?
It was really nice meeting his wife the other day. I didn't know.
Yeah. Isn't she cute?
Yep. I didn't know she came on here. That's the first time I've ever seen her.
Probably first time you ever seen her up close, but I know she's been in cold. I don't know if have you been in cold streams before?
I don't remember.
I don't either. She's on there with him a lot, but you can't really always see her. She's sort of shadowed. But yeah, she's cute. She's a sweetheart. God, why am I yawning so much? Mike Caveman Savage.
Mike Caveman. Oh, so he was a wrestler. So she is wild. Oh, no. Hey, is that you with the yellow tank top picking stuff off the ground?
Ooh. I'm cold. Goodness gracious.
I'm guessing she's a forager. Wild Edible, are you a forager? Do you forge?
I forage. Do you forage? We're all foragers at some point,
Yes.
right?
Yes. At some point, but some are more into it than others.
Yep. Nope. Oh,
All
goodness
right.
gracious.
Oh no, it says I reached the end. What I found was a person squatting down with a yellow tank top and a basket.
A yellow tank top and a basket.
Yeah, that's it. And that was probably wild. Oh, stop yawning, because this shit's catchy, man. It's like,
I know, Cole. I know. I just called you Cole. Oh my God.
Oh, poor
Because I
Cole.
guess because I am cold and I'm thinking about him because he's not feeling good. Poor guy.
My name has many layers. I that's what I'm trying to say, but I don't think of the other part. I think of the dirty parts. Oh, I'm sorry. She says she don't have one with clothes. Oh my goodness, what is oh, we got what's going on here now. Naked wild edibles.
Naked. She's naked. She ain't got no clothes. What the fuck you talking about? Oh goodness.
Oh, well, that brings up
Yeah.
a whole different thing now. Yeah.
Good morning, living history.
Those are some interesting tattoos you have. No, I'm kidding.
You sexy, sexy peoples.
Well, good
What's
morning.
up, mister?
Let's see. He's going to be busy all day now.
He's gonna spend his last weekday looking for wild.
Oh, this is getting way too deep even for me. There's a picture of her and her husband naked.
That's Pornhub. That's not.
Well, they're actually sitting across the table from each other, so there's no porno yet. Just, nakedness. I am going to stop before I get myself in trouble.
You're fine. You're not getting in trouble. This is Susie's channel. You don't get in trouble on Sweet's channel.
Yeah, but wow, that is my thing. Oh, look at this guy. He's all second, Woohoo! Let's see. Oh. Eat at naked restaurant. Have you ever ate at the naked restaurant? Wild edibles at the naked oh.
I have not ate at a naked restaurant.
How about wild edibles? She's ate at a naked restaurant.
Oh goodness. So I guess I'm going in and making spaghetti.
Becomes alive. No, you don't want to live through me because you'd be in trouble then. By the way, I dig your history channel though, man. It's awesome. And I don't think you're too far from me.
Good morning,
history. Oh, there's a naked dude with a crocodile. That could be dangerous. Deidre Baker, woohoo! my foot tat would be able to do on me if you can make all connections. Well, I did see a tattooed lady on there. Is that you?
Yeah.
Well, living history, I'm like 20 miles out of Detroit, so he's south of me. It's probably a good thing you did leave it at that because I'm going to continue looking. And I'm looking for feet tattoos. The foot tattoo. Ooh, you got sexy toes? Oh, okay, so then you're north of me or west of me or something of me. No, I would never do that. I would never put a picture of you anywhere. Oh, naked and afraid. Was that you? You was like naked and afraid? No, I'm kidding. I'm scared I'll find a picture of myself. I better stop. Okay. Yeah, that's where I get most of my beagles is out that way. When I buy a beagle, I go that way to get them. But if I bring home another beagle, I'm sure my wife's going to hang me. She'll never divorce me, but she'll definitely hang me. Well, I haven't seen Deidre in a long time.
I know. It's nice to have Miss Deeds in the chat.
I'm telling you. Well, Gracie, don't turn blue. Turn the stove on and put you some boiling water on there, and it'll warm your house up. Well, Grizz is on live. Mama Miranda's on live. Miss Wonderful's on
live.
Sweet Girl's live. Jennifer, Too Much for You is live. God, there's all kinds of people on live.
Good. Glad you're feeling better.
Deidre, you've been sick?
Oh, no.
Well, yeah, because if she hangs me, it's like yeah. But if they deem me as committing suicide, she don't get nothing because insurance don't pay off on suicide. Yeah, my wife, anytime she gets cold, because she's always cold, go figure. She always puts boiling water on the stove, and I have to stay out of that part of the house. Well, what part of the nation do you live in there, Wild Edibles? Well, hello, JCT. How are you this morning?
If he was around here, Edibles, I could get my brother hooked up with you. That's what he does for a living.
Look, Gracie, just do it. You know that you're good enough to do this, so then do it. You know. Living, I was there. I was there, but I was out in the garage working, listening to you. Ooh, you're in Canada. My wife's in Canada. Ontario's a big, big, big place. Ontario is a big, big, big place. But I have to say, when I was younger, way, way younger, before I met my wife, I dated a girl in Excess. Success. I can't even Well, thank you, Gracie.
Algonquin Park area.
I don't know.
I met a guy on a 420 chat one time from that location. He wanted me to come up there and live with him. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. But wow, is that beautiful? Yeah, that is beautiful, man. It's like I got 40 acres up in the Upper Peninsula, and it's like almost being in Canada.
You got 40 acres in the Upper Peninsula
of Michigan, yeah.
And you want somebody to go live on that for you? Okay, I'll go.
Well, I mean, there's nothing up there. I mean, I did clear off 2.5 acres of it, but I was going to put a modular home on there, but I got sick. When I got sick, then they kind of blew that out the window. And then my uncle, you know, I used to always go up there and hunt, hang out with him because, you know, me and him got along. He had a body shop stuff up there. So we had a lot in common about cars and just hunting and fishing and stuff like that, which he taught me everything I know. And he passed away. So I really don't go up there anymore. The property just sits.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's such a long drive.
If it wasn't so cold up there, I'd say, hey, let me go build a lean-to and just live up there.
Oh, you could. I mean,
what's that, hippie chick?
Hippie chick, yay!
I get visited by you and Miss Carolyn today. Goodness gracious, I feel so good.
And Deidre.
And I know, and Deidre. I want to know where Dirty Rotten Scoundrel's at.
Making videos.
I ain't heard him and seen him in forever.
He's been making a lot of videos.
I know, I've been watching him, but he hasn't told me where he's at, why he's not been in live streams.
Oh, yeah? Well, living in history, I was going to put a modular home on it, is what my plans were. But now since my uncle passed away and stuff like that, and it's such a long drive, it's 6.5 hour drive. So it's not like you can go up there on a weekend or stuff like that, because by the time you get up there, you're ready to come back home, you know. Or it's time to come back home. I ain't never ready to come back home. You need an igloo. Where you're at, Wild Edibles, you probably do need to eat an igloo. And, you know, if you're that far up north, then I don't see you naked anywhere. It's too cold.
You are at freezing point and this is warm. Eek. No, see, I can't do the cold. I can't do it. I don't want to do it.
72 degrees.
JC, she's over there bragging.
I know, ain't that wrong?
You blow some of your hot air this way.
It's a good thing she's got a wrench because I'd time her out for that.
No dirty words. Got those damn dirty words coming out of her mouth now.
Yeah, living in history. It's in Manistee, Michigan. It's up there in the UP.
Damn it, forgot fish food.
Yeah, you know, living history. I think YouTube plays games with that because sometimes I'll wake up, I have like 10 more subs, and by the time I go to bed at night, I lost 20 of them.
I know. No hot air to spare. Damn it, JC.
Thanks, JC.
Oh goodness. Crap.
It's God's country they're living. It really is. It's beautiful, man.
I like being in the country too, Gracie. I've actually hit like 530 subs so far. I want to get to 1,000, just not for no other reason than the fact I can, stream without having StreamYards while I'm out of the house. So I like doing it from my phone.
Well, and I'm not a single person, and I got 8 years until I retire. But then it depends on if I sell the junkyard or not. Who knows what's going to happen? Fate will take it its way.
I've been doing this since February, March of last year. So it's all Rooster's fault. He's the one that got me involved with it. I'm glad he did, though, because it's a nice outlet.
I've been doing this since December 31st. December 31st of 06.
Oh, my hell.
But I never really worried about, getting paid or subs or anything like that. And then I started getting monetized. And after I got monetized, it was kind of cool because it was paying for, doing my, 100, 200, 300 subscribers type stuff.
Yeah.
But people weren't even interested in that anymore. So I quit doing it.
Yeah, I haven't really done. I love having you here, Miss Hippie Chick. I tell my friends and family about my YouTube channel all the time. They sort of tend to stay away from it because they know I'm honoring as hell. So, but they just let me do my thing. But yeah, I have an amazing group of people that come in here and hang out with me. I got roosters and hippies and Mach 1s and fast cars and guitars and
Maybe we got wild edibles. We got
wild edibles. I mean, we're loaded
with everything.
We do. I get a little bit of everything in here, and I love it.
Trickies. You get trekkies.
Living history. If you if I see you on, I'll give you a shout out and do like I do with a lot of other people, and just send them your way when I'm not live, or even when I am live. If you're live, it's like whenever a Cold Body's wife went on, and she, I had never seen her stream like that before, so so I say everybody to her. That's just what I do. It's not all about me. It's it's a family here.
Well, the thing about it is, and I was saying something the other day, a lot of this is people's lives. This is all they do. They don't have no friends outside of YouTube or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't go to bars. They don't go, and a lot of people if they're, handicapped or something like that, this is their life. And you got some people that come here to open up with other people because they can't open up with people face to face.
Exactly. Sometimes I know some people who find it hard to be in social settings outside of their computer.
And this helps them, and it's every day for them because it's it's part of their normal life, you know.
Exactly.
And it's great that you can come in here and bring people in and break them of their insecurities, can I say?
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
because that's what happens, you know. And we have a friend, and I don't know if she's in here or not, lurking or not, but Christy, she's one. She won't come up on a stream for nothing because she goes, I start getting, she goes, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it, you know. So I think once we break her and get her up here, I think that'll all change for her.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I would, I would tape my voice, you know, and use it, but like, but I would never show my face. When I would put it on Facebook and stuff, you know, with me singing, and I would never show my face. And you know, you just got to get over the fact that okay, yeah, I'm fat. You know, that's just who I am. I've been fat all my life. You know, it's gonna be that's just the way it is. But I get insecurities about it. I get you know, because of how I've been treated and picked on and made fun of, and you know, a lot of people don't get past that stuff. And yes, JC, thank you for your service.
Yeah,
We
JC,
do
thanks.
appreciate that.
But that's a story I'd like to hear one time, JC. You know, because when people talk about stuff like that, I think it brings about. But let me tell you something. You got skinny people that are, you know, so fat, skinny, medium. Everybody's got a flaw that they think that's flawless. But hey, man, you know, it's
You
just
know, that's what I have to. That's what I constantly remind myself. You know what? There's stuff about them that they don't like too. You know what I mean? There's those skinny, beautiful people, and they'll point out a flaw, and you're thinking, "Bitch, please." You're like,
but you
but it
know,
really bothers them. You know what I'm saying?
the thing about it is society does that to us. Society does that to us. The people in this world ridicule and put people down because of the way they look, the way they talk, the way they hold themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, they figure it out. It's because they're not happy with their self, so they got to pick at you about you. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know.
I set up this channel, you know, because I don't want to go to bars, and I love to sing, and so you know, Rooster says, "Hey, you know, you can get on a YouTube channel and sing." And so that's what I started doing, and it went from there.
And you got a great voice. So share it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You got something you can actually share. And with you singing and you getting on here, that's helping other people come
Yeah.
up here, you know.
Yeah, I love it when other people come up here and share their talents, regardless of what it may be. You know, it may just be making people laugh. You just may be, you know, a comedic kind of person. I love that. I love it. I love the diversity and the I don't know, just accepting people right where you find them. You know what I'm saying? I that's who I am. That's what I do.
And that's the way you should everybody's accept a person
That's
for
where I
who
was
they are.
raised. You know, you accept right people right where you find them because they may be at the lowest of their lows or the highest of their highs, and you know, it
My
just
wife,
you gotta
my
accept
wife,
them for that.
my wife calls me her social butterfly because I talk to people. I can be standing in a line and just start talking to people.
I like that too. I
And
will literally just start talking to a complete stranger.
right. But I've had times I broke down. We broke down one time. We was on the side of the road, and this guy pulled over and helped us. And I shook his hand. I asked him, I says, you know, can I pay you something or anything like that? He says, no. He goes, you don't remember me? No. Well, me and you one time was, you know, talking was at Kmart, you know, and he goes, I recognized you when I come by. So take care, Star Trek.
Yeah, bye Gracie, bye Trekker. Love you
Bye,
guys. Come back
Tracy.
again.
But that guy, right, he remembered me from years before and Kmart line, you know, and seen me broke down the side of the road. He stopped and helped me,
Yeah.
you know. So it's worth talking to people.
It is. It's worth putting yourself out there. It's worth making connections with people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have some amazing connections with people from here. I mean, I would have never met Kita. I would have never met Tara. I would have never met Mama Q. if it wouldn't been for YouTube.
Well, I never got to meet those people, but Tara is one of a kind.
And yeah, exactly. Carolyn and Hippie Chick, Sherry Kay, Mama Renda, Bobby McNutt, Ron Neitzel. I mean, YouTube has put me in contact with all these. My friend Joe, who just passed away, I would have never got to meet his amazingness and known, his character without YouTube. It's just it's nice to have a place to go to meet people from all over the world. My friend Rocker, he's over in the Netherlands. Me and him, we talk every fucking day on one form or fashion somewhere. So yeah, I love that man. He's near and dear to my heart. And I met them all because Rooster introduced me to YouTube chat.
Well, and YouTube is, like I said, it can be a great thing, but it can be horrible too, and it can be bad too.
Yeah. You get a lot of pricks out there, but
sometimes they say a prick's the best part of a man. Got to look at the bright side of it.
I love being out in public too. I mean, I like going out in public too. I'm not a very big fan of monster crowds or being in a place where I don't know anybody by myself completely. You know what I mean? I do get a little anxious with stuff like that. But then I put it aside and start talking to people.
Well, I'm not one for big crowds, but I don't mind getting out. I don't like big crowds because I don't trust people. Not like I did when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all the stuff going on in the world right now, I just don't trust people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I don't know. Can goldfish eat rabbit pellets? I don't know, but I got beagles that like rabbits.
I don't see why not. It's all pretty much made of the same shit.
Just form different, right?
Exactly. Living history of big pricks that pay in the ass.
It could be. It could be.
If you don't use the right lube.
Spit on it. Look at the direction we're taking now.
And here I was being good living.
It's all his fault.
Oh, here.
She got to make the son some breakfast. That's what's going on.
What? I'm doing so. I'm cooking, and I don't have a fucking set of headphones. Get over it.
Hey, boy, you want to eat? Yeah, you know who Miss Wonderful is, right?
Huh?
You know who Miss Wonderful is? Miss effing Wonderful. She had that stomach surgery and she lost a lot of weight, and she ain't nothing but skin now.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. They eat dust plants. Do. Well, fish do eat plants, right? I mean, seaweed and stuff like that. So what's everybody's plans for the New Year weekend? Those rabbits are sticking their tongues out at you. Oh, does Tom say you could end up on a dinner plate somewhere? Hey, sweet.
Somebody tried to call me and then I couldn't hear nothing. Hold on. All right. Give me a minute, Mom. I'll be right back.
All right.
You can go ahead and entertain the troops, okay?
Oh, I'm trying, but they're tough. It's a tough crowd. It's a tough crowd. So Wild Edible, just look at the rabbits and with a knife in your hand and say, you could be dinner tomorrow. Put the tongue away. Man, I should be finishing the video I started yesterday. And I always try to do my videos in one day, but sometimes you just can't get back to it. See, you breed rabbits, but do you breed pet rabbits or meat rabbits? Because I know a lot of people around here, they breed meat rabbits. Oh, living history. You just got the whole day to yourself, don't you? My wife's at work too, but my daughter's still home, and I got to let the beagles out here shortly. Okay, so you have meat and pets. Okay, cool. So when I talk about cooking up a rabbit or smoking rabbit, you ain't going to get mad at me? I have a guy that has a feed store for horses and stuff like that down the street from me. And I buy rabbits from him. And that's how I train my dogs. And these rabbits he raises them wild. He's got a big 40-acre place all fenced in. That's how he raises his rabbits. He raises them wild. But they're like a June rabbit or something like that. So that's how I train my dogs. And I got one I haven't trained yet. I need to start training him because he's probably going to be one of the best hunters I've had. Because he's a hyper dog.
I used to do when I made food for you guys at home.
Well, who didn't say hi? History said hi. I thought he did. Oh, okay.
You go fucking sleep. Yeah, I went to fucking sleep.
All right. So I'm taking it wild. You got some property, wild edibles. I thought he said hi. Sometimes chat rolls, but we're actually at a good pace today, so it's not like we miss anything. Yeah. I heard Sweet say, fuck yeah, I got some sleep. Oh. Well, quarter acre is not bad, but you live near like the park and stuff, right? That's why I don't have a full farm. Well, farm's actually a busy. My uncle had a farm. Oh my goodness. we couldn't go down there on vacation or nothing. Because anytime we went down there on vacation, hey, Bobby McNutt, what's up, buddy? Every time we go down there on vacation, he'd have us baling hay or doing something, man, and that was work. Small towns are the best. Everybody knows everybody knows your business. Sweets, the one and only Bobby McNutt's here. Yeah, I just got a couple of days left. But we've been staying busy around the house. We got some things done, and the weather's been nice. It's been cooperative, so we've had good weather. A little bit of rain, but that's about it. Wood stove's the best. You better go get you some wood. Send that husband of yours out there and tell him to go wrestle some wood.
You want to go wrestle some wood?
Yeah. Hey, if I can't find nobody else to wrestle it, I can do it myself.
Bobby McNutt or butter. Where you been all my life? I love you. Did you see my hair? I dyed it.
You dyed your hair? It looks the same color to me, or is it purple now?
Come on. It was a lighter colored red, you Fruit Loop.
Oh, okay. Now it's a darker color red.
No. No, it's not red. Stop.
It's black.
It's supposed to be shadow violet.
Okay, because you can see the violet in the light. But I had to give you a hard time about it anyhow.
Yeah. It's because you're a typical fucking man.
Woo-wee. Well, at least not typical. It could be a lot worse. Raise rabbits, but you can't leave rabbits for vacation. I'm going to tell you something. Rabbits are delicate.
What?
Rabbits, she raises rabbits. Rabbits are very delicate. I've seen them fall over with a heart attack.
Yeah, I was at my friend's house last night, Bobby, and she says, "You're getting rid of the fucking red. I'm tired of it."
You gotta stop going to your friend's house.
She chose the color. She bought it. Yeah.
You got to stop going to your friends' houses. You get your hair dyed, you get tattooed. Next thing you're going to be like, oh, never mind. You'd like to be a pincushion.
She says she's going to fix me up and we're going to find me a man. I'm like, I don't want a man. I'm good. Don't need no damn man.
Well, I tell you.
Happy to be me.
Just use them. Just use them and abuse them while you can.
This is the year. This is the year I'm going to get a job, get my own place, stand on my own 2 feet, be my own person, all by myself.
Well, it's a goal. You gotta make goals for yourself.
Oh, it's been a goal. It's just not a goal that's been coming very fastly. I got to get out of here. My son's making me crazy.
Well, that probably works both ways.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
My youngest son, he had to go because he got to the point where he was getting old enough where he should be on his own and do his own thing. and then we started butting heads a little bit. And he had learned real quick that I was going to win no matter what. And finally, he got married and got out. Now he's on his own man, you know. But when they have problems, they run to dad and mom.
Yep.
You don't never stop.
And I want it that way. You know, I want to be what they run to, not what I'm running. I don't want to be the one running to them. You know what I mean?
Right. Nope. Yep. I agree.
I'm taking back everything the devil stole from me out of my life. I'm getting back everything. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to have my own. And I don't need no damn man to get it done.
Well, I know a young lady on here. I know you guys probably don't know her, but I'm not going to say her name. She really hit bottom. She did. She, you know, she was married, her husband and her got divorced. Her son and her had to move back with her parents, and she really hit bottom. And one day she just got up out of bed and says, I got to do this. And went out, found a job, and she's been on the up and up ever since. And like I told her, I says, only time you're going to fall is going to be on your own because you're doing it yourself.
Exactly. You know, you just got to, I got the mindset for it. I just got to find somebody to give me a chance at a job now. So, but I'll get one. I ain't worried about that. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to freak out about it.
And I tell a lot of people this, and a lot of people think I'm crazy. But if you just take a job, whether you like it or not, if you just take a job, it's going to open the doors for more because you get to meet people.
I applied at McDonald's and they wouldn't hire me because of my felony. So, which I think is fucking stupid. It's fucking McDonald's.
What in the world did you have a felony for? Who did you shoot?
No, well, I was messed up on drugs. Matter of fact, the 1st of January was my 1-year mark. And of being clean and sober. But the year before that, I was messed up and I was strung out for like 7-8 days. And I was talked into going into Walmart and getting a vacuum cleaner, taking it up, returning it like I bought it, getting the money, the card for it, and giving it to the person that wanted it. So I got caught 2 months after the fact. Somehow, some way. I think it was the God thing, you know, because it woke me up. But and so now if I don't finish my 2 years, which I'm going to, but if I don't finish my 2 years of probation, if I get in trouble anytime in that 2 years, then I will be I will have a class 3 felony on my record whenever. But if I finish my probation without any troubles and I do good and stay clean and stay, you know, out of shit, then I will not have a felony at the end of my 2 years. So right now it just shows up as probation, but I have to be honest and tell them that, yes, I currently possibly could have a felony. You know what I mean?
So it's been a year since you've done this.
It's been a year since I've done it. Yeah.
So you only got to go one more year for
1 more year. May 22nd will be a year for the probation. Will be the first year for the probation. And then I have to go another year with that. So.
Well, it seems simple enough, you know.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything to get in trouble now, so I'll be good. I mean, I'm fine.
Oh, you'll do it. If you got your mind to it, you'll do it.
Oh, yeah. I have no intention to going back to that lifestyle for no reason, no chance in hell. If I even think I'm around this shit, I leave.
Well, and that's where these people around here, you know, and you're not far from me. So, but they'll get these people and they get them all hyped up. Then they start having them steal for them, so they make the money. You know, I know a guy did it. He would get these young kids to steal for him, and then he would take stuff to the flea market and sell it. So yeah, it's fine.
Yep. Yeah, I'm doing great actually. I ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but I'm good.
Well, good. The thing about it is you may not have the pot, but there's a window there behind you.
It's not my window.
But that's okay.
It's not mine.
You still got a window to throw it out of, so you're doing good. Big time.
Oh, Mark, you're funny. I have never, you know, the funny thing is that's the only thing on my record. I don't even have a speeding ticket. I don't have any type of anything other than that on my record, which is why they gave me this thing called second chance probation. So
But and right here, you know, you're talking about wild edibles. She goes, I hear this here is like a group therapy, and it really is. You know, the things that I had gotten in trouble for, I can't talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not that uh, people would look at me in a different way, so I can't talk about it because
Yeah.
I'm a smiling, happy guy, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
That way.
Yeah. Hippie chick. I have not found that yet. I want to. I've been looking, but I just haven't found nothing like that yet. Nobody to sing with. Nobody. No group or band to play with, or nothing like that.
We have. She's always got the wood to go to. Well, Bobby, she can come down there and stay with you.
Bobby would be crazy if I wouldn't stay with him.
Oh shit,
He's
Bobby!
like, bitch, go back to Illinois.
I'm going to tell you something. I think Bobby would love that. He would not have hacked.
Get him whipped up in shape real quick. Oh, heaven's sakes.
You gotta keep a positive attitude, man. You'll do fine.
Absolutely. Positivity. I mean, I get my negative moments, don't get me wrong. I do.
Don't
And
we
I
all?
get insecure and I get freaked out and my mind goes fucking. If you guys saw what was inside my head, you'd be scared to death. And like, bitch, you
Well,
need a psych ward.
that's the thing, though, sweets. Everybody gets that, so you're not alone, man.
Oh, I know.
They not admit to it, but everybody gets that.
My daddy's got a 4-man tent, and well, he's got a couple of them actually. He's got a big old huge 4-room. I mean, not 4-man, but a 4-room tent. I'll bring it.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll go camp out at Bobby's house.
Hop, skip, and a jump. We all be there having a sing along around the bonfire.
Yeah.
Only thing right now, it's a little cooler right now. I think we'd all be standing around that bonfire with hard nipples and
Shriveled dicks and hard nipples.
There's got to be a warm fire so we don't have that. But anyhow, look at Cliff Notes. Oh, my friend.
Cliffy? I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
All right. Cliff, how was your Christmas and New Year, buddy?
My shit's good.
Cliff Notes is Bobby's right-hand man. We powder our nose outside anyway, Bobby. Woo! They can mean a lot of things. It's like, wild edibles can mean a lot of things. Ain't nothing better than a wood fire, man. I don't care what anybody says. We have a place, our stove, we have a wood stove in here too, and we don't use it to heat, but we use it sometimes just because it's nice to use. But if we need to heat, we can use it to heat. And like I said, I got 40 acres up in the UP. There ain't nothing on it, but we can definitely set up camp and a campfire and some picnic tables and stuff. Hippie chick, you're right. A wood fire is so relaxing. And it can be hard on the body because you're busy. You're using it, man. You're throwing wood. What would you go to? Propane? And that's what they mostly use up here in the UP is propane. wood and propane. And they have those. You got that wood furnace that sits out back that warms your water and everything. Wild edibles. I can't think of what it's called. That's the way my uncle did it. But he also had he heated with wood, and it heated his water, and it heated his house. And the propane was for backup heat. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, he heated with pure wood, then, you know, he had backup heat for propane. And he was 70 years old, and he was still throwing wood. Now my aunt's got to do it by herself because he passed away. So. Actually, she probably just went to propane. Yeah, you should have, you know, some kind of a backup. And, you know, I don't know about, you know, your electric heat, but, you know, propane is probably a better, because those electric heaters, man, they can drain your, they can run up a bill quick. Bobby, you haven't done any live streams lately, have you? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so you're just using the electric to heat the oil. I get you. Yeah. See, now my parents, they have, well, my dad now, but they have the radiant heat, and it's just so much better. I got the forced air, and I don't really like it, man. You dry out in the wintertime like you wouldn't believe. I hear knocking those pots and pans around over there. You know, I mean, as long as you hear that it's kind of like a hollow sound, you know she ain't hit nobody in the head with them. I still need to put the garbage. Yeah, we put the garbage out the other day, man. It was packed, you know, from Christmas and everything else, and dinner and all that good stuff. Yeah, buddy. Man, I put on 15 pounds since Thanksgiving to Christmas. It's time to reverse that. Well, my father-in-law, we used to keep all the wrapping paper. We used to give him, before he passed away, we would give him all the wrapping paper because when he burned it, he liked watching the different colors of the fire. So who'd you hit in the head with the pan? I heard a dong.
Oh, I went ahead and washed dishes real quick.
Hmm.
That's what I was doing.
See, there's a man out there looking for a good woman, and you're the good woman. They just need to find you.
Yeah.
And he's got to be a good man, though.
Yep. One of these days.
One of these days.
You
I just got lucky really young.
know, I've not been lucky in love. I've not been lucky in life, but it is what it is. We make it.
Well, I have a son from a girl, my girlfriend from when I was in high school, and but he raised her. I just paid the bills. And then I got my 3 kids with my wife, and I've been with my wife since I've been 19 years old. So I'm a lucky man. She's a good woman. She works hard. She's really, and takes good care of me.
That's what I want somebody to take care of. Somebody's going to take care of me. Somebody can take care of, love and laugh and fight with.
And there goes my daughter. She's getting ready to walk past. But no, yeah, we take care of each other. But I think she's got the upper hand. She takes more care of me than I do her. Fancy poop and paper. Well, congratulations on the 15 years.
Yeah, that's cool. One of these days, I'll get it.
Well, just work on
that about it every so often. I get tired of being lonely, but
just work on yourself for now, and then when the time comes, it'll come.
Yeah, I ain't too worried about it. There's always, in all honesty, I have several people that I could be with right now, but I know about it.
See, that's the whole point, though. If you're not willing, whether they want to be with you or not, isn't going to make you happy because you may not.
No, they're just fuckboys. They want to have sex. They want to hit it and quit it. And I'm just all about that. I'm just not. No. I don't want that. Yes, granted, I love sex. I really, really do. I like to have it a lot.
You don't, man.
I want it with one person, not a million different people. You know what I mean?
Nope, I understand. There's a difference. But if it comes to the point and you need it, you know where to go to get it.
Oh, I have several places I can go to get it if I want it.
There you go. And that post says, yes, I waited and kissed many frogs. I didn't never kissed any frogs. I guess I was just lucky.
Bet you had a Coyote Ugly moment though, didn't you? Where you'd rather chew your arm off than wake her up.
That happened on accident.
You just tripped and fell in it, did you?
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. Wild edibles, that right there is a very true statement because I don't always make my wife happy and she don't always make me happy. We have our ups and downs too, but we got common ground.
But you know what? You have somebody to be there with that in that moment with, you know what I mean? Whether it be, you're fighting or whatever, you still have that person there, you know what I mean? I want that person to live, laugh, and grow with and fight with and struggle through life with and share the ups and downs and the happies and the sads. And I want that.
Well, and with us, I think our biggest arguments were about the kids growing up. When we had our kids and they were small and like that, because I was the bad cop, she wanted to be the good cop, and that's just the way you got to be raising kids. Because if you're both good cops, then your kids ain't going to be worth a shit. Sorry.
It's true.
See, Wild Edibles, she said, me and my hubby met while I was with my ex. And that happens a lot. That happens a lot when you find out that your ex's best friend is more of a best friend to you.
I've never been one of those girls to do that. I will not and do not and will not even come close. If you're an acquaintance of my ex, I won't fucking mess with you.
But But if it happens, it happens. You ain't gonna stop it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Well,
that's the whole
edibles, I agree. I understand that. That's
see.
just my take on myself, because I don't
Well,
want to be with somebody who's gonna be hanging around my ex. I don't want to fucking hang around my
now
ex.
you got wild edibles here. This is just, you know, I'm not saying this is what happened because I don't know what happened, but her ex was an abusive man, and this other guy, you know, he was nice to her, and when she was abused by her ex, he was there for her. So that right there turned into a relationship, if that's how it
Mm-hmm.
happened. But that happens a lot.
Exactly. My both of my ex-husbands were abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally, and then I've had a couple of boyfriends that were emotionally abusive. But it is what it is. You live, you laugh, you learn, you get through it.
And now, if that comes back into your life, you know how to push it away.
Exactly, I do. I know how to run. I'm really good at leaving. It's sad to say, but I'm really good at leaving.
Well, I mean, and that's, you got to be good
When
at
I
something.
feel I'm not wanted, when I feel that I'm not desired and wanted, and they're giving me that vibe of they don't want me around, I don't let the door hit me in the ass.
I tell that to my wife all the time. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. Go live with your sister. We were such good friends. He helped me with the kids and everything. Well, and that's what I'm saying. He was there for you, and it turned out good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You're gonna change the name of your channel. Therapy is here. Therapy is our us. Sweets therapy room.
Actually, the funny thing is I was actually going to school to be a counselor.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Well, there you go, man.
I just haven't finished it yet. I was working 60 hours a week, raising 3 boys, and going to school full time, and something had to give, and the only thing that could give was school.
No, I went to school for business law and business management, and you know, these kids kept screaming they were hungry and needed diapers, so I had to, you know, I had to work full time. So I know what you mean.
Yep, yep.
Well, that's great, Wild Edibles. But now you got a good hubby, and you guys are happy, and you got that common ground, and that means a lot. So what do you got to do to finish your schooling?
Go back and take a bunch of psychology classes.
Well, you got
But it's been so long ago, I probably have to restart everything.
you got psychology right here, man. You don't need to take no more classes. By the time we get done with you, man, you'll be able to teach sex ed, psych.
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, no, I've always been drawn to helping people. I don't mind being that person that they talk to about their troubles. And I'm not one of those ones that goes from one person to the next spreading shit. So, whatever you say to me stays to me, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, that's good. That's good. But see,
And
Wild Edibles, here we go. Well, my hubby being a wrestler, he showed me how to defend myself. Laugh out loud. I was able to throw my ex off me onto the floor and laugh out loud. Man, my confidence went way up. You know, the thing about it is, and that's just it. Once you can do something for yourself like that, it does boost your confidence. It really does. And fighting, working, whatever it is, and now you know. And Wild Edible says you're an easy person to open up to. So there you go.
Yeah, I've been told that a lot. They say you're really easy to talk to. I've been through a lot of shit in life, you know what I mean? I don't judge people. I do not judge. I will not, never, ever judge somebody from where they're at. You know what I mean? I'm not that person. I've been through life too much. In 45 years, I've been through a lot of hell,
Well,
I had a lot of happy times too, don't get me wrong. but
Well, you got to
a lot of help.
you're good with talking to people. You're open person, and what Alba said it best. You're an easy person to open up to, and that makes it easy for some folks.
Yeah,
Some folks are just so jammed inside they can't open up.
exactly.
Or every time they did open up, somebody always slapped them down, so now they won't do it. You know what I mean? So if you can make them comfortable with you and you can talk to them, then they'll open up to you sooner or later. It just takes time.
I know people from all different walks of life, all different races, just in my general life.
Oh, yeah.
I can talk to the homeless person on the street or the president of the United States. It doesn't matter to me. You're all the same damn person. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you,
Your
man.
status doesn't mean shit.
I've had homeless people work for us at the junkyard. I'd rather have them work for me than somebody that, you know what I'm saying? Seriously.
Because you're going to get they're going to work. They're actually going to do the job you want them to do.
They mean what they say, and that's just the thing of it is. So you can't, and then, a lot of people like Big Steve. I'll use Big Steve, for instance. Me and him got into it because he said I was judging him. All I says is, Steve, if you're going to do it, you need to get off your ass and do it. Quit talking about it.
Yeah.
So he automatically took that as me judging him,
No, that's you trying to encourage him to do what he wants to do.
Right.
Just say what not just talk about it, be about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like last night.
I did tell him he was lazy if he didn't do it.
Well, that's just a man being a man.
But
tough love spin to it,
Nor I or anybody else I know is perfect. My wife's close to it, though.
I'm so far from perfect, it ain't even funny. Perfect is not even in my vocabulary. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously. Yeah. I strive to be better than I was the day before, but perfect is not even in my realm of view sight.
Every day is a new day, and you got to take it as that.
Absolutely.
You keep looking at the past. If you keep looking at the past, you ain't doing nothing but bringing the past in your future.
You can't, I'm a firm believer if you forget the past, you're doomed to repeat it. So you can't forget the past, but you can't live there either.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There's a difference between, using the things you've been through before to stay away from that again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And living there and staying there and hiding yourself in it.
That's it.
I've been looking at it like this way lately. My past, I can't change, nor probably would I, other than a few things. My current, my present, my future is not known. All I can do is daily live in the present. Who do I want to be today? Who am I going to be today? How am I going to behave today? What am I going to let affect me today? You know what I mean? Today. Only today is the only thing I'm trying to worry about is today. Although I'm worried about future things with a job, but for the most part, it's just living in the exact moment. Not letting life just stress you out and constantly worrying about the future, constantly thinking about the past, because you forget to live life in the moment.
If you keep going back to the past, you're going to mess up your future because you're going to dwell on it. And you don't need to dwell on your past, But
I can't. I can't constantly worry about the things that I've been through, and can't constantly beat myself up for the things people have said about me or how they've made me feel. And that's when I get insecure, is when I start getting those things in my head from the past. Little things will trigger it, you know what I mean? But I have to constantly remind myself, that was then, this is now. You are not that person. You're not with that person. They can't no longer hurt you unless you let them by your own thoughts.
No, and that's exactly right. But let me tell you what people say to you, and I'm going to tell you something about my life, and don't hate me for it.
No, never.
The thing of it is that my mom, when my oldest son was born, she wished and prayed for that kid to be stillborn. She
Oh.
told me that I better never ever bring another child to her house. She told me that if a bastard child at her house. She told me. I mean, my mom. She was 5 foot tall and mean as a whippersnapper. And so in my life, after my son was born, about a year after he was born, that's when I met my wife to be now.
Mm-hmm.
And we had all three of our kids before we got married. I never one time took them to my parents' house. I never one time told my mom and dad about them. They didn't know nothing about them.
Wow.
They didn't know nothing about my kids until I went to hospital in 2003. And the only reason they found out then is because my sister-in-law and my wife worked together, and my sister-in-law was checking my wife's insurance to make sure that everything is okay in case I passed away because I was that sick. Okay. So when I
Yeah.
got out of the hospital, my brother, my wife had come up, went to my wife, my sister-in-law went to my wife and said, "You have 3 kids." And my wife says, "That's something you need to speak with Gary about." It's not that I never hid my kids or shoved them in the closet or kept them in the basement. My kids lived a normal life. They would
Mm-hmm.
drive by the junkyard every day, hollering, screaming at me out the bus window. My dad would be standing right next to me. He never paid attention to it. My parents never come to my house because I was living in sin because I wasn't married. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So that's just the way it was with me for 17 years. 17 years it was like that. And it's not that I didn't hide them. I just didn't mention them and bring them around.
Yeah.
Whatever my parents gave us for Christmas, money wise, I spent it on my kids. I never spent it on myself. You see what I'm saying? My kids know all about my parents. My parents didn't know nothing about my kids.
Wow.
So after I got out of the hospital and I started getting better, finally my brother, which he thought that he was gonna, ruin my relationship with my dad and my mom and everything because of this, they told my mom about the kids. Well, I was out gone somewhere, and they come over my house and knocked on the door. My parents did when my youngest daughter was here and my son was here, and he was like 15 or 16 years old at the time. And my dad went to the door and he knocked on the door, and my son opened the door. My dad says, "Do you know who I am?" He goes, "Yep, you're my papa." He goes, "Well, that's funny because I don't know who you are." And my dad got really upset and he cried about it. My dad went to tears, but it wasn't his fault. It was my mom's fault. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I held her word. What she told me, I did exactly that. I did exactly that. But she never
Yeah.
was upset at me about it because you know what she told her sister, my aunt? She goes, "I know what he did. And I know why he did it."
Yep.
She says, "And it was because of me." So she owned up to it. But it turned out great. They got to know my kids. My kids got to know them. And
That's awesome.
so but that's what happened with me. And that's why it says you got to be careful what you say to people, especially your own kids, because they take it to heart. I know I did. My
Yeah.
sister, my
Exactly.
sister didn't even know about my kids. My sister told me, she goes, "Well, you could have told me." I said, "No, because you would have went right to mom." So I guess that makes me an asshole, but hey, I guess I'm an asshole.
No, that's not you being an asshole. That's you giving your mother her wishes.
Oh, I gave her wishes, all right.
You know what I mean? If my mom would have ever said that to me, I'd have never went. No. Mm-mm.
But
I
that's
would
it.
not give them an opportunity to look down upon my child because they weren't married, born in wedlock kind of stuff.
I was telling people at work about that, and I had one girl come and she goes, "You really need to write a book." And I said, "Really?"
I've been told that a few times myself.
She says, "You really need to." But that was 17 years. It just is what it is. But the funny thing about it though, my kids are the only kids that'll do anything for my dad. My other nieces and nephews, they don't do nothing for my dad.
I'm pretty blessed. I come from a family where we're all there for each other. My family is my greatest support system when it comes to life struggles. My brother calls me a dumbass, but you know, he's like, "Sis, get your head out of your fucking ass, would you?" You know, but
But
That's because we're very open. Like, we're very, we're one of those straightforward kind of families. We don't pull punches with each other, just like we don't with other people. There's no sugarcoating this shit.
It's good though. Your brother tells you to get your head out of your ass because
in the same fashion, we love each other that strongly. You know what I'm saying? There's no. When I pushed my family away because I was in drugs, they were mad at me. They're like, you know what? I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You're part of our family still. I just couldn't. I couldn't. I went for months at a time without seeing them, which is not anything that I do.
I think I scared everybody away. Ain't nobody commenting.
Let's see. We have 8. Well, we have 8 people in here. Just people are just listening. People are they're just being lurkers.
They're probably saying that Mach 1 is a butthead.
No. I have another person that said that. They said, I was in there yesterday. It just felt awkward and everybody stopped talking. And I'm like, that's the ebb and flow of it. I've been on, that's just the way it is. People come and go. They got lives that are busy. Some people just want to listen. They don't feel like fucking talking,
Oh, yeah.
I don't take it personally anymore. I used to for a moment, like, oh, what the fuck?
No, I was just kidding around, actually. So
no, I'm just saying though, I do have another friend who said that. I'm like, I don't care where you're at, who you are, what you're doing. If you want to be in my stream, get the fuck in my stream and talk to me. Because that's where I want you.
That's it.
I don't care what we've been through. I don't care where we've gone. I don't care if we're mad at each other. I want you with me. You're my friends. We'll fight it out. We'll figure it out.
None of us perfect.
We're fucking family.
Ain't none of us perfect.
Well, I'm pretty damn close, but
See, right here, Christy, right here she is. She's the one person I'm talking about that she will not come up on a stream because she can't. She told me before. She said, hello, Christy. She said, I get goosebumps just thinking about coming up there. So we need to get her up here.
Yeah, we do. Break that ice, girlfriend. Come and play with me. Come play with my sandbox.
We got a sandbox. I'm not telling you what's in it. See? Laugh out loud, no way. Come on, Chris. You ain't got to show your picture, hon. Just come on. Matter of fact,
I'm not even getting her on my chat. What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah.
She's got a wrench.
No, I'm saying I'm not seeing her on my StreamYard side. My chat is like frozen or something.
StreamYard suck. That's why I always use the pop-out chat.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. They don't have pop-out chat.
Well, they don't?
No. So, give me just a second.
Ooh. But see, that's what I'm saying is that, I'll even step down out of chat and let Christy come up. Once she does it one time, she'll be addicted. I promise. Oh, yeah. Well, what happened, Christy? Why you get anxiety today for? But see, we're good anxiety. We can make you laugh till you pee your pants. Oh, she's back.
I'm back. I just had to go out and back in and see if that would stop it from being frozen.
Oh yeah. Well, see, this is what she's right here. She said she's already had her anxiety for the day. She had to go to the grocery store, and that's hard for a lot of people. Oh,
Miss Christie's been lurking.
She been in the basement.
I have my lurkers. I know another person that's lurking.
Oh yeah.
I won't shut him out though. He needs to come in and say hi to me. However, I said so. No tears today. No crying today.
She had to go to the grocery store. So what did you buy at the grocery store that you had to go? She got steak for tonight's dinner. Uh-oh. Living and learning life's here. See the eyeball.
Living and learning.
Living and learning. That's a true fact.
Where the fuck's Tara at today?
Well, it's 10:16. She's probably still in bed.
It's 9:16 here. She might be.
Yeah.
What's up, Miss Living and Learning? You are a girl, right? I keep forgetting. Are you a girl or a guy living and learning?
Christy, food, I laugh out loud. I got my Hostess cupcake, so I'm all set.
Why is it you can't put shit on your eye without opening your mouth?
I don't know. I don't put stuff on my eye. Yeah, my name is Teresa. Well, hello, Teresa. Good to meet you. Teresa, it's good to meet you.
Teresa. Oh, hello. Okay. All right, Teresa. Wonderful. Sorry. I just didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to say, hey, chick, without no one of your weird guy.
Peace, dude.
I didn't want to be rude. Sorry about that. I think I knew at one point that your name was Teresa. I'm really bad with names, so I'm a face person. Once I see your face, I'll remember your face. I may not always remember your name. Oh crap. Put makeup on, I gotta get dressed, take my son to his lawyer's appointment. I think we're gonna leave here around 1. But I might stream till then. I might get off early. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I'm about to jump off because I got some things.
Fine.
I got some things I want to go out in the garage, and I got to let the beagles out.
Yeah, you better go let those puppies go potty.
I got to let those puppies go potty because we don't want them to potty in the house because it stinks. Of course, they have their own bedroom, and I don't even go in there because it stinks. But it's their bedroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got to burn a candle in there every day. Just dog,
Yeah. That's cool. They have their own room, though.
Oh, well, yeah, because I don't want them in my bed. All right. Hey, you guys have a great rest of your day, and thanks for having me on. And
thanks for coming and talking with me, Mark. It's been fun.
Nice chat this morning. Everybody in chat, have a great rest of your day. We'll talk with you soon. Bye.
All right. Who's next? Who's going to come up and play in my sandbox? Oh, thanks, Living and Learning. I appreciate that. I enjoy having everybody here, y'all are part of my life at the moment, I mean, I'll always be on here. I've actually considered deleting my channel and not being on YouTube. But can't quite bring myself to do it. I think I was just doing that out of needing, separation and stuff. I don't want to, it's not, once I get a job, it's not going to be able to consume my life or anything. I'll be streaming probably a lot less, but yeah. So what's everybody doing? got 6 in here at the moment. That's awesome. You know, I'm glad that you have that because at least you get interaction with people. Christy, you talk fine. You know, the funny thing is you get used to having certain people in your streams and you want them there. You want their presence no matter what, you know what I mean? You want them to come in and talk to you and hang out with you and have that same feeling here, whether regardless if you have it outside of here or not. Sometimes a girl just needs that. I love it when you girls come out of your shells and talk with me. Don't generally put my makeup on stream, but might as well while I'm talking, sitting here talking to you, all right? I have to do something. That way later, whenever I have to rush around and throw clothes on, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I can belt out a little bit of Adele right now without music. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, just bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, 'cause I'll lay your ship bare. The scars of your love remind me of us. Can't help feeling that we almost had it all. I don't remember the rest of the words, but that's one of my favorites. I haven't listened to Adele for a while. I could really make it sound good if I belted out, you know what I mean? Get my voice into it, but with my children, they don't want that shit. So I'm actually seriously contemplating and thinking about moving in with my friend Jen and Jamie. I have my own room there, and it might make it easier on my relationships here if I did. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Christie. There's another one that she sings. Can't remember my brain, but the Rolling in the Deep is one of the first ones I learned of hers. And I used to know all the words, and right now I probably couldn't. My brain ain't working. So don't you hate that though when you know the words to the songs and you can't think of it when you want to? Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings and find what you look for. Turn my sorrows into treasure troves. Yeah, I like that song. Hello. I don't know the words to that one, but I do like that song. Good music while you're taking out the garbage. Let's see what else I got. I can't make you love me if you don't. You can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. Turn down the light, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no lies, just hold me close. Don't patronize, don't patronize me. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. You can make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in these final hours, I will lay down my heart and I'll feel the power, but you won't. No, you won't. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. Or there's let's see. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. And I will always. What? What is? Got to buy my own fucking planes. You just got shivers. That's awesome. I want to scream, but see, I can't do that because it's their house to pay the bills. I don't have no rights, have no say here whatsoever. So I think I'm moving. I really do. And I hope life treats you kind. And I hope you have all you can love. And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love. And you ever want to tell your kids just to fuck the fuck off? Is that a bad parent? Hope not. Oh, my nose. That itch, sorry. What's that, Brooklyn? No, sleep to Brooklyn. No, sleep to Brooklyn. You gotta fight for your right to party. Sorry, this bitch is about to lose her shit. These dark circles look hella good with my makeup. Just saying. Not. What's up, Brooklyn? How you doing? Love me some Beastie Boys. So is nobody talking, or is my shit froze up again? Huh? Hey now, oh. Got that song in my head now, y'all. What the hell? You have all you dream of, and I wish you. Dark circles. Do you men see what we go through for you guys? Putting all this shit on our face to make us look beautiful for you. If you got a girl that does this and takes care of herself and goes through the hard work of getting her nails done and doing her hair and doing her makeup, tell her she's beautiful. Appreciate her a little bit, because you know what? That's just fucking work. We don't want just have to roll out of bed, run a comb through our hair, and put a hat on our fucking head and say, "Hey, babe, here I am." It's work, man. I am. I'm very right. This shit's work. When we take the time to do our shit, granted, a lot of us do it for ourselves, but a lot of us do it because, we want to look good for the person that we're with. We want to, not have him be embarrassed of us with us. There's fucking work involved, there's tucking shit in and tying shit up and there's there's just all kinds of shit. I mean, really. We go through a lot to make you all want us. The fucking funny thing is we should be the ones making you guys should be the ones making us want you. Just saying. Girls, there ain't nothing better than a good smelling man, is there? Just saying. Just saying. I fucking agree. I agree with you, Living. I agree with you. They think that once she starts it, she's always going to do it. Once, I I love taking care of my man. I was the kind of girl, when I had a guy and I lived with him and we were together. You have a hard day at work and you tell me you have a hard day at work, I'll go run you a bath. I got supper ready for you. I'll run you a bath. I'll give you that motherfucking bath. I'll dry you off and put you in bed if you want me to. You know what I mean? I'll take care of you like that. Do I want that in return? Fuck yes, I do. Did I ever get it in return? Fuck no, I didn't. I'll make your plate before I make mine at supper. I'll bring it to you. I'll bring your drink, your fucking water. I'll bring your drinks. I'll clean your house. I'll suck your dick. I'll even your. I'm one of those all-encompassing girls. If you give me the chance to be that person, I'll be that person for you. But I want it in return. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to let you slack when you don't give it back to me? Fuck no, I'm not. I'm going to tell you, hey, you're not giving me what I need. I need this. I need this. What? Shut up, David. Shut up, David. My son's being mouthy. There's garlic bread too if you want to cook it. I just didn't make none. I want to be that person for somebody though. You know what I mean? But I want that person to want to be that person for me too. It's got to be a mutual thing. Shut up, dude. He's in there. I just want to be loved and cherished. Shut up. All right, as good as it gets for the moment. Exactly. I don't want to be taken advantage of. I want to be cared about. I want the same love given to me that I give to you. Never had it happen yet. I'm too free with it, I guess. You know? All right, girls, we're going to go out and smoke another cigarette. Makeup part's over with now. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. So, his lawyer's appointment. Tomorrow morning, I go to my mom's. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing. Might go back to Jen and Jamie's. Y'all know me. I don't like staying home on the weekends. I don't like staying home, period. But, and y'all know why. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway. Just gotta find somebody that looks past the flaws and sees the good and sees the love and accepts you where you're at. Oh, goodness. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to end this. I got some stuff to get done real quick, and I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for talking to me. Thanks for being my friends. You'll have a great day. I hope you're blessed. Hope you find smiles and laughter wherever you go. And hope you find love. See ya. Love ya. Bye.